Let's take a deeper dive into my explanation yesterday of exponential growth in a linear timeline. A bunch of people I see are either testing me or causing all kinds of issues just to see if I have learned my lesson, even though I never applied for any position within them, around them, or near them because I don't respect anything they do, which is quite irritating to me. And they see, have you learned the lesson yet? And what can you do to show humanity? So this is more of an explanation into what I started getting into yesterday, which was exponential growth even in a linear timeline. Once you have access to multiple realities all at once through the meditative process and your soul fractalization journey can go ahead and take place, you have access to lessons already learned, which means chances are I did learn that lesson, and now I'm here to teach school instead of sit in class. Another thing. I called out somebody today, and I think they were pretty upset by it. I know there are what they would consider themselves to be spies for multiple organizations and secret societies and groups of billionaires and world leaders. I understand that there are spies, and I feed them information because let's face it, everybody needs a job, even if it's just sitting back and watching. But I need my explanations of circumstance to be accurately depicted, which means you better make sure your spies are quick enough to keep up. So if you're gonna go ahead and spy on me when all you had to do was call and have the meeting, I would have told you way more than I'll tell your spies. And I would have told you way more because you actually sit at the table. And your spies are obviously not getting the correct information across because they can't even make it not known that they're spies. I'm okay with the spying. It's okay. I have control enough over my mind, over my thought processes, and I know I'm always on camera. So I can still control the flow of information, and I'm still not telling them everything because I don't trust them enough to accurately portray the information back to their sources. And there's more. I have learned how to circumvent certain brain monitoring functions, even to bypass collective consciousness and thought monitoring processes. I've learned to do this so that people don't know my next move. I've also learned to store certain circumstances and information to be accurately decoded, coming in a way that normal people can't decode in my subconscious mind and pull it to the conscious forefront after it has been decoded and stored and well thought out properly. This is called using all of your brain. I can use my subconscious mind as a memory bank, a storage unit. And it's also, we'll call it an ethereal conscious communication decoder. So in order to bypass the thought monitoring process and not allow you to figure out what my next move is, I store this information in a different part of the brain that cannot be monitored because it's considered to be stuck in the back. But really what's happening is I'm allowing my brain to function on its own and using it to as much of a capacity as I possibly can. You too could do this if your antenna, the pineal gland, was properly activated and functional. And then you could start learning different areas of the brain, how they work and how to use them properly so that you can even feel the energy behind certain messages. We can get into more discernment development tactics later. Anyways, have a good day. Happy Monday.